Yes, students, good morning once again. So, today we are going to discuss the third exercise of triangles topic, which is related to SSS congruency criteria and RHS congruency criteria. So, before going to start SSS congruency criteria and RHS congruency criteria problems, once let us recall the definition of SSS congruency criteria and RHS congruency criteria. So now, who is going to tell the definition of SSS congruency criteria? First, I need the answer from your side only. Yes, Danya and Vaishnavi is ready, but I need the answer from boys side. I need the answer from boys side. So now, boys. Yeah, boys side. Aryan. Only Aryan raised the hand. Okay, Aryan, I'll give the chance to Aryan only. I'm not going to wait for all the boys when they will raise the hand. I don't know actually. Okay, now it's chance goes to Aryan. Aryan,
Yes,
define
Aji.
yes, congruency rule.
If three sides of one triangle are equal to the three sides of another triangle, then the
Huh.
two triangles are congruent.
Congruent, yes. So if two triangles are congruent when if three sides of one triangle are equal to three sides of other triangle, then the two triangles are said to be congruent to each other. Very good, Aryan. Next, what is the definition of RHS congruency criteria? I need the definition of RHS congruency criteria. Now, who is going to give the answer? Yes, Pranav Hegde. Yes, very nice. Pranav. Pranav.
Yes, Mataji.
Yes, define RHS congruency criteria.
If two right triangles, the hypotenuse and one side of one triangle are equal to the hypotenuse and one side of the other triangle, then
Yes,
two right
very
triangles are
good.
congruent.
Yes, very good, very good. If in two right triangles, hypotenuse and one side of one triangle are equal to the hypotenuse and side of the other triangle, then the two triangles are said to be congruent to each other. So this is known as RHS congruency rule. And using this SSS congruency rule and RHS congruency rule, so we have worked out example problems in the last class, right now. So today we are going to discuss the exercise part related to this SSS congruency criteria and RHS congruency criteria. So now let us start the discussion of SSS congruency criteria and RHS congruency criteria. Okay, third exercise problems. First problem. Now we are going to read the first question. Just go through your textbook, okay? See your textbook, okay? So, triangle ABC and triangle DBC. Triangle ABC and triangle DBC are two isosceles triangles, okay? Are two isosceles triangles on the same base BC. On the same base BC. And vertices A and D are on the same side of BC. Vertices A and D are on the same side of A and D. Okay. Are on the same side of BC. If AD is extended to intersect BC at P, show that. Show that. So total 4 questions are there. First one, triangle ABD congruence to triangle ACD. Second one, triangle ABP congruence to triangle ACP. Third one, AP bisects angle A as well as angle D. And fourth one, AP is the perpendicular bisector of BC. So total 4 parts we have to prove. So for that first we have to understand what is given, what we have to prove. Okay. So let us draw the diagram and what is given, what we have to prove on the board. Is that clear? Okay. Okay, students, see here we have the question on the board. Okay, first question. So first question given is triangle ABC and triangle DBC are two isosceles triangles. See, are you observing this one? Triangle ABC, first big triangle ABC, and here are you observing DBC? Okay, DBC triangle. Both the triangles are isosceles triangles. Okay, on the same base BC. Both the triangles are standing on the same base BC. So next what is given? Actually then base BC over and vertices A and D are on the same side of BC. Okay, ABC triangle vertices A and this DBC triangle vertices D. Both are standing in the side of BC only. Is that clear? Next, when AD is produced to BC, AD is extended to intersect BC at P. So just we extended this AD to intersect BC at point P. This is the complete picture of the diagram, okay? So next, using this data, what we have to show here, triangle ABD congruence to triangle ACD. This triangle is congruence to this one, and this one we have to show the congruency first. Next, triangle ABP congruence to triangle ACP. Next, triangle ABP, complete this triangle ABP and triangle ACP, we have to show the congruency. Next, third one, AP bisects angle A as well as angle D. This AP line, are you observing? This bisects angle A. In the sense, these two angles are equal as well as these two. Okay, bisects angle D also we have to show. In the sense, these two angles are equal we have to show and these two angles are equal we have to prove. Next, last one. AP is the perpendicular bisector of BC. This AP line is the perpendicular bisector of BC in the sense here 90 degree we have to show. Then BP is equal to PC we have to show. So simple only, total 4 questions are there, but still congruency and with the help of CPCT we can easily prove the 4 parts. Is that clear? Okay, shall we start the first discussion now? First one. Are you all ready to solve the first part? Okay, so first part, triangle ABD congruence to triangle ACD. Okay, triangle ABD congruence to triangle ACD we have to show. For that we have to choose the 2 triangles, no? First one, okay? In a triangle, we have to name the 2 triangles. In a triangle ABD and in a triangle ACD. In a triangle ABD and in a triangle ACD. Now, can you tell me the parameters? Yes, parameters to show the congruency. Okay, AD is equal to AD common. Okay, first data I got from your side only. AD is equal to AD common side. Okay, so in a triangle ABD and in triangle ACD, we can observe that AD is the common side for both the triangles. Okay, next AB is equal to AC. Yes, very good. AB is equal to AC, it is given. Why it is given? Because triangle ABC is an isosceles triangle. Yes, Sushrita, yes. I got the answer from your sides only. Okay, AD is equal to AD common side. Then AB is equal to AC given. What is the next data? BD is equal to DC. Yes, of course. So we can take this BD also equal to DC because triangle BDC is also an isosceles triangle. Isosceles triangle in the sense this BD which is equal to DC. BD which is equal to DC. So because triangle BDC is an isosceles triangle, or you can write given also, it is given only. Here we used given, here also you can use given only, okay? Or for both AB is equal to AC and BD is equal to DC, you can give the common reason as triangle ABC and triangle BDC are 2 isosceles triangles. That also you can write. Okay. Now you just observe this AD is common. AB is equal to AC. Then this BD is equal to DC. 3 parameters over now. Yes, we are observing yes congruency criteria. Therefore, triangle ABD congruence to triangle ACD according to yes congruency criteria. According to yes congruency criteria. First part is over. First part is over. Is that clear? Now, before going to start the second proof, you have to think for the CPCT, which is helpful for the next 3 proof. Okay, now this triangle is congruence to this triangle. No? So we got this idea. Now we can say that this angle which is equal to this CPCT now. Yes, CPCT of the 2 triangles. Which 2 triangles? Angle BAD is equal to angle CAD, CPCT. Okay, angle BAD, this one BAD is equal to angle CAD, CPCT of this triangle. Or you can take this in the next proof also. Let us write this one BAD is equal to CAD, CPCT. Let us keep this safely. Is that clear? Okay, now let us start with the second proof. Second proof is which one? Actually, angle triangle ABP which congruence to triangle ACP. Now, this triangle ABP and triangle ACP. So, second proof, let us start. In triangle ABP and in a triangle ACP. Now, can you tell me the parameters to show the congruency of ABP and ACP? Yes, AP is equal to AP common. AP is equal to AP common side. AP is common for both the triangle. Which is the next one? And which is the next one? AB is equal to AC. Okay, then AB is equal to AC given. AB is equal to AC is given because ABC is an isosceles triangle. Which is the next one? Which is the next one? Hello, which is the next one? All are very silent now. Only two parameters. PAB is equal to PAB which is equal to PAC, right? Can we use this angle PAB is equal to PAC? That's why I told no. In the first CPCT we have to something collect. We have to something no. So first one, these two triangles are congruent. In that what we got actually, angle BAD is equal to CAD. BAD is equal to CAD is nothing but angle, total angle BAP is equal to CAP. Now, just now we got this result, right? Can we use that for the second data? Yes, that is angle BAD. Instead of writing D here, we can take BAP. Anyhow, covered angle is A only. Okay, angle BAP which is equal to angle CAP. You can write that as proved above. Proved above. Okay, just now we proved no angle BAD is equal to angle CAD. So you can take that as BAP which is equal to CAP. Now, which criteria? Which criteria we used here? Yes, yeah, yes. Okay, you can ask the question. Mataji, we are solving the problems using yes, and RHS only now. So already you learned yes, yeah, yes. Now you can take the help of any congruency rule. Okay, so now we are observing that side, angle, side. We use this side, this angle, this side. Yes, included angle and side. Okay, yes, yeah, yes. Therefore, triangle ABP congruence to triangle ACP. So, congruency rule is yes, yes. Yes, yes, congruency rule. Got the idea of the second proof, students? Okay, got the idea? Here we use the CPCT of the first congruency triangle. Is that clear? So with the help of the first CPCT, we got the second proof. Okay, now triangle ABP congruence to triangle ACP. Is that clear? Now, with the help of the second congruency, can we show the third proof? What is the third one? AP bisects angle A as well as angle D. AP bisects angle A as well as angle D. AP bisects angle A already proved. Angle A, AP bisects angle A. Here we got the result in the first set only. So, but we have to show that angle D also. For angle D, what we have to do now? For angle D, what we have to do? Yes, tell me first. So we have to show that angle D also. This angle which is equal to this angle we have to show. Already we got the result that this angle BAD which is equal to CAD. So from this we can give the conclusion that AP bisects angle A. AP bisects angle A result we got actually. But we have to show that AP bisects angle D also. How can we show that AP bisects angle D? Yes, how can we show that AP bisects angle D? Equals to CP. What is that? BP equals to CP. Okay, BP equal to CP, huh? BP equal to CP in CPCT, okay. In triangle ABP and in triangle ACP, already these two triangles are congruent in the sense this BP which is equal to CP, CPCT, okay. We can take, but now we are discussing third question now. For the fourth question, we'll take the help of that one. Third question, AP bisects angle A as well as angle T. We are discussing that one. AP bisects angle A is over. What about angle D? How can we show that angle D? Triangle DBP congruence to triangle DPC. Yes, one more work is there to show the third one. Okay, third one, see you just observe, AP line bisects angle A. Already in the first result only this half part is over. AP bisects angle A. We are observing that this BAD is equal to CAD. But the question continued. Angle A as well as angle D. So we have to show that this AP line which bisects the angle D also. ಅಂದ್ರೆ ಈ ಎರಡು angle equal ಬರ್ಬೇಕಲ್ಲ. So for that we have to take the help of the congruency only. Which triangle congruency? We have to take these small two triangles now. Is that clear? Okay, so now I'll work out here. Board is visible now, students? Yes, for the third part we are going to write. So in a triangle BDP and in a triangle CDP. In triangle BDP and in triangle CDP. Okay, so now can you tell me in triangle BDP and in triangle CDP? Yes, BD is equal to CD. Yes, BD which is equal to, because BDC is an isosceles triangle, BD which is equal to CD. Yes, given. What is the next data? Next data. PD is equal to PD. Yes, DP is equal to DP, common. DP which is equal to DP, common. Okay, next. Which is the next one? BP is equal to CP. Yes, BP is equal to CP you can take, because what is the reason for this? BP is equal to CP. It is not actually given data, because just now we proved that triangle APB is congruent to triangle APC. This BP and CP are the corresponding parts of the triangle and triangle ABP and ACP. What reason we have to write here? Huh? Proved above or CPCT corresponding part of, yes, CPCT of which one? Second triangle, second pair of triangles. Okay, so let us write CPCT of no, CPCT it is not actually proper. Okay, corresponding parts of congruent triangles ABP and ACP. Okay, so actually ಇಲ್ಲೇ ಬರ್ಕೋಬಿಟ್ಟಿದ್ರೆ ಕೆಲಸ ಕಡಿಮೆ ಆಗ್ಬಿಡ್ತಿತ್ತು. After the second congruency, if we took that BP is equal to CP, CPCT, so we can take that as a proved above. But here we didn't took that result now, BP is equal to CP. So that's why we are taking that result here with the proper reason. What is that reason? BP is equal to CP. Why BP is equal to CP? Because BP and CP are the corresponding parts of the congruent triangles ABP and ACP. Is that clear now? We used yes congruency criteria now. Therefore, triangle BDP congruence to triangle CDP according to yes congruency criteria. Is that clear? According to yes congruency criteria. Now, can you tell me the third proof? Third proof, AP bisects angle A as well as angle D also. Yes, here you can observe that these two triangles are equal in the sense in CPCT we can take angle BDP which is equal to angle CDP. Okay, so can I write the solution here? Can I use this? Okay. Here we are continuing that third part. So triangle BDP congruence to triangle CDP over. Now in CPCT, angle BDP which is equal to angle CDP. So that is CPCT. CPCT. And one more result. This angle BAD, angle CAD, that is also equal, no? That is also CPCT of the first proof. So from that two results, we can write, therefore, AP bisects angle A as well as angle D. Is that clear? Can we give the conclusion like this? Yes, AP bisects angle A as well as angle D also, because we have the proof here. Angle A na bisect ಮಾಡೋದಕ್ಕೆ proof first one ನಲ್ಲಿದೆ. Angle D na bisects ಮಾಡೋದಕ್ಕೆ proof third one ನಲ್ಲೇ extra prove ಮಾಡಿದೀವಿ. Is that clear now? Third part over. Now the fourth one. AP is the perpendicular bisector of BC. This is again simple. Already congruency and all over, because this AP is the perpendicular bisector. In the sense, first we have to know that these two angles are equal, and which bisects this BP is equal to CP. Already we got the result. What we have to show here, just this angle 90 degree. Like in the example problem we did now using linear pair concept. So that one we have to repeat here. Okay. So I'll erase this much portion. Yes. Now we'll continue with the fourth proof. Fourth one. So AP is the perpendicular bisector of BC we have to show. Already we know that angle APB which is equal to angle APC. Who told that? Actually CPCT. Right now, angle APB which is equal to angle APC. CPCT. Of the third one also you can take, second one also you can take. Third one, triangle BDP congruence to triangle CDP. In that also you can take this angle BPD which is equal to CPD, no? Yes, CPCT, or you can take APB. Let us solve this with the help of third proof only. We have the third proof on the board, no? So let us write it in the form of APB instead of writing APB. So we'll take this as DPB. DPB which is equal to DPC. Angle DPB which is equal to angle DPC, CPCT, APB also, right? Okay. So that is for the second CPCT. So now we are going to take the help of third pair of congruency of triangle. So angle DPB which is equal to angle DPC. Is that clear? Yes. Now DPB and DPC are which type of angles? Linear pair of angles. So therefore, angle DPB plus angle DPC which is equal to 180 degree. So they are forming linear pair of angles. Already these two angles are equal. So you can take this as x and x also. Or you can take this as DPB plus DPC also equal to DPB only, which is equal to 180 degree. Next, DPB plus DPB, 2 angle DPB which is equal to 180 degree. So therefore, angle DPB which is equal to 180 degree divided by 2, this is 90 degree. Is that clear? DPB 90 degree in the sense, DPB that is equal to DPC that is equal to 90 degree. Is that clear? So DPB, DPC both are equal to 90 degree. So AP is the perpendicular bisector of BC, and already we know that BP is equal to PC, CPCT. Okay, CPCT of the third part only you can take. BP and PC, CPCT already proved. Okay, therefore you can write the conclusion that AP is the perpendicular bisector of. Therefore, AP is the perpendicular bisector of BC, perpendicular bisector of BC. This is like little bit bigger problem. Not just a bigger problem, but it is a simple problem. Just a congruency. See here we have set of triangles. No, this triangle and this triangle we can pair. This triangle and this triangle we can pair. And ABP and ACP we can pair. So we used all the pair of triangles congruency. For the first proof, so we just took these two triangles. For the second proof, APB and APC triangle we used. And for the third and fourth part, we took the help of this small triangle, PDP and CDP triangle. With the help of this, we got the answer for the first question. Is that clear, students? Do you have any confusion regarding the first question? So if you are having any confusion, we can discuss now. Otherwise, we'll continue with the second problem. So do you have any confusion regarding the first question? Do you have any doubts? Simple problem now. Congruency. CPCT. So, ಯಾವ congruency ತಗೊಂಡು ಯಾವ CPCT ತಗೊಳ್ಬೇಕು ಅಂತ ಕರೆಕ್ಟ್ ಆಗಿ ಐಡೆಂಟಿಫೈ ಮಾಡಿದ್ರೆ ಆಯ್ತು. Is that clear? No confusion. Okay, then we'll continue with the second problem because we have to finish all the 5 problems today, no? So, let us continue with the second problem now. Let us arrange the board for that. Yes. So now let us discuss the second question. Second question is like this. AD is an altitude of an isosceles triangle ABC. AD is an altitude of an isosceles triangle ABC in which AB is equal to AC. Okay, let us draw one triangle ABC. ABC is an isosceles triangle with AB is equal to AC is given. AD is an altitude. Altitude in the sense 90-degree line. You all know that altitude in the sense 90-degree line. Okay. AD is an altitude of an isosceles triangle with AB is equal to AC. Show that what we have to prove here. Second problem. To prove what we have to prove here. To prove is AD bisects BC. AD bisects BC. First question. AD bisects BC. Second one, AD bisects angle A. AD bisects angle A. So let us try to understand the proof part. What we have to prove here? AD line bisects BC. AD bisects BC in the sense what we have to prove here? BD is equal to DC we have to prove now. Yes, let us write in the bracket. Actually, our target is BD is equal to DC. So we have to show that BD is equal to DC. Then we can say that AD bisects BC. Is that clear? Next, AD bisects angle A. This AD bisects angle A in the sense this angle is equal to this now. So that is actually angle BAD which is equal to angle CAD. Is that clear? Very simple proof. Okay. So what we have to show? BD is equal to DC we have to prove. Then angle BAD is equal to angle CAD we have to prove. Here we are observing the two triangles. 90-degree is there. I think many of the students got the idea that which congruency criteria we can take the help here. So by using which congruency criteria we can reach the proof? Which congruency criteria? Yes, RHS congruency criteria. Shall we start the proof part? Yes, very simple question now. In CPCT only we can write these two results. Okay. Yes, let us start the proof part. Okay, so first one, in the triangle, which two triangles we have to take? In the triangle ABD and in the triangle ACD. Are you observing the two triangles? ABD and ACD. Now, can you tell me the parameters first? Parameters, AB is equal to AC. Yes, fatafat. AB which is equal to AC given. ABC is an isosceles triangle with AB is equal to AC given. What is the next one? Yes, angle ADB is equal to angle ADC. Very good. Angle ADB is equal to angle ADC. This is also given because AD is an altitude of a triangle ABC. Altitude in the sense 90-degree line, no? Yes. Then angle ADB is equal to angle ADC over. Another one. AD is equal to, very simple. This AD is common for both the triangles. That is, AD is equal to AD common. AD which is equal to AD common. Now we used right angle, right angle opposite side, actually this is hypotenuse. Hypotenuse also we used. Then one side we covered. Yes, of course, RHS rule. Therefore, triangle ABD congruence to triangle ACD according to RHS congruency. According to RHS congruency. Now, CPCT. BD is equal to DC CPCT? Yes. Therefore, BD is equal to DC, CP, CT. BD, DC, both are equal in the sense AD is the bisector of BC. Therefore, AD is the bisector of BC. First proof is over. Okay, now one more CPCT we can write. What is that? Angle BAD, which is equal to angle CAD, CPCT of the two congruent triangles, corresponding parts of the congruent triangles. So BAD, which is equal to CAD, what it indicates actually, A is divided into two parts in the sense two equal parts. Bisector word we can use, no? So therefore AD is the bisector of angle A. Therefore AD is the bisector of angle A. Okay, AD is the bisector of angle A. Is that clear, students? Very simple problem. The second question is very simple question. Just RHS congruency rule. Then in CPCT we can reach the proof. Okay. Okay. Do you have any confusion regarding the second problem? Otherwise, we'll continue with the third question. Okay, so now what we'll do actually, we'll end this meeting because I got the warning only 5 minutes is there. No confusion. Okay, so better we'll do one thing. Let us end this meeting, and for the remaining 3 problems, we'll call another one meeting for further 15 to 20 minutes. Okay, so just I want to continue 15 to 20 minutes because remaining 3 problems are simple only. We'll finish that one today only. Okay, yes. So shall we end this meeting? Then join with the same link, okay? Yes, same link. You have to join.